Have you ever felt an inner voice calling you? One that isn't rooted in fear or urgency, but in wisdom? A voice that doesn't push you in desperation, but gently pulls you forward, inviting you towards something deeper, something truer. This voice comes from your spiritual unconscious. A guiding presence within that reveals what is right about you, even when you have ignored it. Yet in the noise of life, we often silence it. Instead, we rely on our instinctual unconscious, the part of us driven by survival, reacting to fear, unresolved wounds, and external pressures. Instinct pushes us often in haste, but our spiritual unconscious pulls us forward, not with force, but with a quiet persistence. It urges us toward our fullest potential through the soft, steady voice of our conscience. So here's an action step. Take a moment of stillness today. Ask yourself, what is my conscience trying to tell me that I have ignored? Breathe, listen, write down whatever comes to you without judgment, without filtering. The more we listen, the clearer its voice becomes. Recognizing that we have a spiritual nature is not enough. We must actively engage with it. This means practicing awareness, noticing when we are living in alignment with our higher self and when we are not. It means listening deeply, giving our conscience space to speak. It means trusting, even when the path ahead is unclear or unknown. Wholeness comes when we integrate all parts of ourselves. Our physical intelligence, which is the vitality of our body, the foundation of our energy. Our cognitive intelligence, which is our capacity for knowledge, logic, and creativity. Emotional intelligence, our ability to understand and connect with others. And most importantly, our spiritual intelligence, which is our alignment with meaning and purpose and a higher truth. When we bring these aspects into balance, we begin to experience life as it was meant to be lived. Not fractured, not divided, but whole. So here's an action step. Each day reflect on one aspect of yourself, your body, your mind, your heart, or your spirit. Ask, how am I nurturing this part of myself? Where have I been neglecting it? Even small intentional actions create profound transformation. Mastering our will, the role of conscience. Life is not something that merely happens to us. We are not passive participants. We are architects of our experience. The difference between living by default and living with intention comes down to one thing: whether we listen to our conscience and align with it. Your conscience is not just an internal moral compass. It is a transcendent intelligence, a wisdom beyond mere psychology, guiding you toward your deepest truth. It helps you extract meaning from, and this is important, your unique circumstances. It calls us toward the path that aligns with our higher, truer self. But do we listen? Or do we ignore it, numbing it with distractions, overthinking, or self-doubt? So here's the action step. Ask yourself, am I allowing my conscience to guide my decisions, or am I ignoring its voice? Today, make one conscious choice that aligns with your highest self. It doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be true. Your conscience is not self-contrived. Here's something profound. Your conscience is not something you invented. It is something given to you. We did not create ourselves, and we do not guide ourselves alone. There is a divine influence, an unseen intelligence, leading us toward the highest version of who we are meant to be. But to hear it, we must be willing to listen. to trust it, to align with it. The more we do, the more we step into the truest, most transcendent version of ourselves. So here's your final action step. Each morning, take a pause. Before you pick up your phone, before you step into the rush of the day, ask yourself, how will I honor the wisdom of my conscience today? Breathe. Set an intention. Then follow where it leads. Because when you listen deeply, you'll realize your highest self is always speaking. The path to wholeness begins within. So, the big final question, are you listening? Share with me your experience. I would love to have a conversation about it. Until next time, see you later.